I find the phrase digital equity very interesting because it is about individuals using or accessing the ICT tools that are being used around the world. And it's not only about individuals accessing those, it's about them also utilizing them to make changes in their lives, utilizing them to decide, or rather to make decisions about their country. This could be something around whether it's voting, something around social impact, something around politics, judiciary, you name it. So digital equity is about every individual having the right, every individual having the opportunity to utilize or to take advantage of all the whole array of ICT services to better their lives. And now when it comes to the theme around which is about our aspirations and our well-being and our rights as the elderly around the world, it then, when you try and link it to digital equity itself, it then says to you, it takes us back, basically, before I get to that point, it takes us back to who the elderly people are. One, the elderly people are people who were born before internet. Two, the elderly people are people who were born before advancements of all of these gadgets that we see. Things like mobile phones. Most of the elderly people were born before that era. So that means right now, already as it is, there are many steps behind everybody. So hence why the digital equity is very important, because it means now we have to try and get the elderly to catch up with everybody. And how do we do that? We need to ensure that digital, or whatever digital environment or digital everything is friendly to the elderly people. That talks about, when I say friendly, it means it's accessible. Accessible could be, is it in a friendly language, an elderly friendly language, a language that the elders understand? And two, cost. Issues of accessibility also talks about cost. The elderly people in every country, are they able to afford internet bundles? Are they able to afford things where they can access anything digitally based? Two, do they even have the means, the money to buy a smartphone? Do they have that? That also talks about access, issues of access. So this theme, I find it very, very important and very daring. It's daring to each and every one of us to ensure that the elderly are able to access and exercise their rights to live in this country. They are able to make decisions. They are able to take part in various decision-making platforms. Something as basic as, if, let's say, one of their grandkids is taking part, like I've just recently attended a Miss Uganda competition, is taking part in such a similar competition. And they have to, there's a voting, and the voting is done through a smartphone. And it means now, as an elderly person, I cannot vote for my grandchild, I cannot vote for my child who's taking part in such an event because I don't have the means. I don't have a smartphone, I don't know how to use a smartphone, I don't have money to buy data, I don't have money to buy the phone itself, and I don't even know how to maneuver around apps, because these are the things that came way after me. And unfortunately, we don't provide any platform to teach, and not just teach, but to thoroughly teach the elderly to be able to understand and utilize digital, I don't know what to call it, digital everything basically.